Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wally1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back for Factorio Space Age. Last time we were here, we headed to Nauvis and captured some spider spawners, but I don't know what to do with them really yet. I know there's a recipe or few that use the eggs but that we get from the spawners, but we don't know what those are yet, so we need to get that figured out. And we need to keep feeding them bioflux because otherwise they will kill us all. And I don't know what else. Steph J2 fan, welcome in. Thank you for the first. Welcome. Claiming first. That's what I meant to say. So we're out here. We're out in the frontier capturing biters, and we'll have to just kind of jump into the game and figure out what we can do with them. I have kept the game on pause, or off, basically since the stream ended on whatever the last day was, Thursday. So we have, so we are pretty safe for quite a while because I think they only ate through maybe about 20 or so of the bioflux that we put in there out of 100. So we should be all right because we built walls and everything in this time. So let's go ahead and jump in, see what we got going for us. That's the button right there. And then I can do this. So yeah, we have 80 or a bit more out of, one of them only has 66. Do I have any more about it? No, okay, I don't. You're still catching up on the streams via YouTube? You thought you'd come and hang out? I thought you would come and hang out. I appreciate that. Let's see, we need to put these in coverage here. Why don't we just do it right there like that? We're going to need to have some power over here too. And then I think we'll just do something like this somehow, somewhere. Maybe there and like there, and that might be enough. We're going to capture this stuff via the bots and figure out how we're going to handle it all as quickly as possible. So we definitely need to only put a few in each box, because if you put too many in each box, then we'll have a problem. So we're going to definitely want to limit this to a certain limited number of biter eggs. There. Enable if it's less than in the network. So we'll say like 20 to start with. And we're going to copy that, of course, over to all of it. This will be requesting bioflux, which you already have set up, so we're good to go there. What actually do the biter eggs take or use or something? We can turn them into nutrients, and then we can turn the nutrients... We can't turn the nutrients into bioflux. What do we turn the nutrients into? What do we turn the biters into? Let's see, that's not what I wanted specifically, but that gets me in here. Biter eggs. There. Biter eggs get made in that, get used in the overgrowth Yumako soil. Okay, so that's how we expand that. We can capture biters. We can build captive. So we have fluoroketone. Okay. Biolabs, we know those are coming, but we don't have those yet. Those are buildable here. Productivity module 3, that's the thing we want to make here. For sure. And then nutrients from them. I suppose it's better to turn them into nutrients and then spoil them rather than letting them hatch. So I think that'll be the thing we do. Then we can make Prometheum science packs with them eventually. We can also just burn the eggs straight up, but I don't know if that's a great idea just because then it's risky. I also have 100 in my pocket. They're going to pop at some point, and we can recycle them down into nothing. Oh, that might be the way to deal with them real fast here. Let's do... Or do I have any recyclers on me? Recyclers. Over here. Okay, so let's do this for right now. And the eggs that I have. And that'll just shove them back and forth, which will get us down to 0. There's a set of blueprints to use to start your base, which you build by hand every time. A little of both. So most everything for Space Age has been built from scratch, at least the first time. I do have blueprints that I've made this game. Let me go in here. Because we're safe now that I got them out of my pocket. As long as I don't pull them out of the spawners, and until the spawners run out of bioflux, we're okay. I have a set of game blueprints that I've been building as we've been going. Things that are just kind of quick and easy to use. One of the key things for me is these decon planners that that I use to clean things up with. That's kind of really necessary for me. But most everything is built kind of from scratch, at least the first time, and then I usually use copy paste. All right, you're chewing through that. We should probably have some defense around this directly. Things like lasers and which I do have some, and Tesla turrets. Or maybe I should do some more of this then. Let's grid this out a little bit more, just so we have a little bit more room for defense. A little bit more room for defense there. And actually, I don't need that power pole then right there. Even better. Okay. And then you're good, as long as I'm careful with this. You have completely gobbled up all of those, so we're safe again. And we'll need more bioflux. I should probably put in a train here, bringing in bioflux. We could do that here. Yeah, we probably should do that here. Have any of those up? No. No, because I don't really keep them. I just kind of build the thing, and then I just kind of throw it away. Like, it's really a on-demand kind of use. So it's really just, you know, what do I need now? And then doing it. And really every game I start more or less from scratch, too. So it's kind of a, kind of not really a thing, I guess. Let's just do a bunch of lasers here. Just to make sure we have plenty of defense. Because if these do pop, for some reason, we need to kill them fastly. And I may or may not have enough. You know what? Actually, let's do this. I use copy-paste a lot. A lot. That's kind of my preferred method for making blueprints. Actually, let's just do that. Because I'm not a big fan of sharing blueprints for sharing blueprints' sake. I would much rather, you know, make my own stuff and figure it out and puzzle through it, things like that. So I really don't share them because I really don't like using other people's blueprints. So I kind of apply that same philosophy to, you know, everything, more or less. We're also going to put in some of these Tesla turrets, although not nearly as many. Maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like maybe 8 of them total. I need power down there, apparently. Something like that, just to have a good protected area here. Oh yeah, yes I do. But we don't need a whole lot, just a few. And then, do I have radar coverage here? I guess I do, only because I have the roboports, but if I put in real radars, that would be even better. Like one down here, and one up here, because then they'll do active scanning, which is better than passive scanning. And then over here on the other side, too. And then I could actually take this out. Yeah, I could take this out. Although, maybe I should put in, like, another one of these here. Just so we have kind of a through line there. Come on back. Sorry. Okay, there you go. Another radar. Did I put down... Oh, because I picked that one up. Right, of course. Let's come down here. And you haven't got ammo yet. I forgot to put ammo in here. One there. And then one on the other end of this. Just so we have some active scanning. Because the roboports only are passive. This belt is like backwards times a billion here. Let's see.
Nerd alert! Nerd
alert. Alright, nerd shirt alert. Today's nerd shirt is one final Christmas shirt. I had a family Christmas event today, so I'm in, still wearing a Christmas shirt. But it is like the 4th day of Christmas or whatever, so. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Let's see. I think I'll turn this one here. We'll split it there. We'll come this way. And then we'll do like this. Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay. And then this can go like this instead. Oops. Alright. we're just going to go down a bit and then over a bit. That'll be fine. I gotta reverse all these dang belts. That'd be a nice mod if it doesn't exist, is, hey, reverse every belt. Reverse all, you know, this whole set of belts kind of thing. Something. Ralphie's actors in a Wayfair commercial gets a leg lamp from Kelly Clarkson. Nice. Thank you, bots. And as I mentioned in the last stream, I'm keeping the original wall up. I'm not going to bother taking it down because it doesn't hurt, even if it doesn't help. But it also will keep those biters, if they do break free, from coming into the base freely. Now, of course, I need to process them a little bit. Is there a way to detect how spoiled something is? With an inserter or a splitter? Or is it just most or least that I've seen and used already? Like if something's down to X amount of spoilage left or something, can I detect that? Or X percentage or something like that? I'll have to take a look at that and see if we can do that or not. I'm not sure if we can. Just gotta get this done first. We'll need this ammo. You haven't seen it? If so, welcome in, Grondeg the Barbarian. I was afraid of that. To be perfectly honest, I was afraid of that. I suspected that was the case. Alright, that should do. Be getting ammo down here momentarily. There it is. Alright. So unless I missed a belt, we should be good to go. Oh, hello, bot. Yeah, freshest or oldest. That's about it. Yep. Yeah, that's all I know about too. So there's... Yeah, so there's a way to do it for either grab the freshest or grab the most spoiled or the oldest, the least fresh, but I don't think there's a way to do it any better than that. That I'm going to move that radar somewhere else, maybe even just right there would be fine. I would like to have a station here to bring these eggs into the base. The biter bubbles have constants like the roboports do now? That's a good question. I don't know. Like to hook them up to a circuit network? The eggs in them do not expire as long as you leave them in there. I do know that. They do not connect to wire. Where are we at? 68, and this one down here is at 54, so we got a little bit of time yet. Yeah, well, you can sort it that way here, too. Like, that's not just a Gleba thing, I don't think. I think if I use an inserter, I can do spoiled priority. But that's all that I can do, I think. Although, maybe read hand contents? Or read box? Let's try both. Read contents. It's just going to tell me the number of things, not their spoilage. And that's probably not going to send me that either. Guess I wish I hadn't destroyed all those eggs. Let's go grab another egg. And I'm going to put down some recyclers to scrap the ones we don't need right away, because I'm going to have to grab like a half a stack or something. We'll scrap those down. And if I put that egg in there. Egg. Here we are. First off, if I read from the poll, it just tells me there's an egg in there. It doesn't tell me anything about it. Or read from the box, I mean. If I read from the inserter after the inserter grabs the egg, what happens? Well, you didn't grab the egg, though. I want you to take an item. And then I want you to take the egg. There we go. So we're reading hand contents, and it just tells us there's an egg. Okay, so that's useless, too. Okay. So we're not going to be able to do that. So I think I'm going to have to just do this the old-fashioned way. How high did these things stack to 100? Egg? So you have 30 minutes to use them. Yeah. They stack to 100. Okay. Let's see. This station needs to be out here someplace. I would like to align it there. And then I could take this like that. And back into here someplace. I have to do something with this, though. Okay. That's janky as all heck, but okay. And then we can come back from here someplace. Nope. Maybe that one. Not used to the new curves yet. How about that one? That's better. That's much better. Okay, so you'll come down here someplace. There. There, I need to make one of those because I didn't bring one with me. One. And I need an engine. I didn't bring cars with me either. Wagons. Do I have stuff to make wagons? I do. I think just one, though, is all I really need. Because the bioflux stacks to 100. And the eggs stack to 100. And I really don't need a crap ton of eggs. I don't have any signals either. Jeez, oh, Pete. We'll put this back here someplace just to... Well, that'll be all I need. Oopsie. All I need is 2 at most. But I think I'll just be fine with 1. Let's see. Train, wagon. Here. Let's do... Bioflux. A row of that. Because that's going to expire fast too. And that might even be too much. And then for the moment at least, just a stack of biters. Biter eggs. Stupid hat? Okay, I'm going to pause while I do that. Here we go. Stupid shark hat.
Make it so.
That page is popular. Make it so. Let's see. I wonder why that page is so popular. Especially because it's just a picture. See, there you go. And the facing page, page 68, is a lot has changed in the past 300 years. People are no longer obsessed with the accumulation of things. We've eliminated hunger, want, the need for possessions. We have grown out of our infancy. The Neutral Zone, Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 1, Episode 25, The Wisdom of Picard. All right.
Nerd alert!
Did we just do that? Oh, Raven. Welcome in, Raven. You weren't here for that one. All right. Today's is a final Christmas shirt from A Christmas Story, Ralphie, of course. And, yep, a tongue frozen to the flagpole. There we go. I double dog dare you. Okay. I don't think I need this much bioflux. I'll be perfectly honest. I don't think I need this much. Maybe it'd be worthwhile instead to do half of that. You know what? Let's just leave it there. It's fine. I'll just make sure that I pull it off of the train if it's spoiled. And that'll be... You're raised on TNG? Yeah, me too. Let's see. So here we want to pull off of this train bioflux into a box. I don't want a lot of it. Let's go into a passive provider. We'll limit that to... like 100? No, probably more than 100 in the network. 200 maybe in the network. We also need spoilage slots here too. Let's just fill the rest of this up with spoilage slots. If we have any need for it. We'll do that. You will be a requester here for spoilage. Just spoilage. Just spoilage. We probably need more than that, though. Let's just go maximum. Request some buffers, too, just in case. There's that and that. Need these things here. And here. Okay. And then we need to also request in the biter eggs. I don't want very many in this box. $100 would be a ridiculous amount for that box, I think. That's basically one train stack. I think that's all I need here. And then I guess that's it. This should be filtered to just bioflux, though. And I think that'll be fine. The other end's going to be just as interesting, only more. Let's do... I have fuel here. And have that.
Nerd alert!
Nerd alert. Batman, welcome in. It's a third nerd shirt alert today. Final Christmas shirt. I double dog dare you. How are we doing down here? 60, and you're at like 50, 45. Okay, so we do need to get this started. I'm going to go ahead and put these in right now. There. This one can go here, and there, and there, and there. And I'm not going to do these yet because I don't want to grab the eggs out yet. Just in case. You're a nerd. Alright, let's take this train back to the base. Let's see. Well, we need to make this station. This station needs to be Biter Nest. I think that's a good name for that station. Let's add... And I want this to just be idle. Inactivity. Okay, and then we'll go back to, that was a little bit more of a zoom out than I intended. We'll go back to, nope. There we go. Up here. Although, I would rather have them down here, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter at that point. Let's just go to here. Gonna head back to Factorio and lurk. Alrighty. Thank you, Steph, for coming in and hanging out. Have a good night. And you are Groot. I am Groot. Okay, and then you need to be on manual for a while. Actually, you should have this station, but I need to rename it. We're going to call this base spider supply. Alright, so we need to have, let's see, we're pulling the eggs out here. And we're going to put in bioflux. We're also going to pull out spoilage. I want this. I want to have this to be limited to only have a certain number of biter eggs in the network here. Let's do less than 100 at this point. We're going to need to put some defenses around this train wagon, though, I think, just in case. And I want you to request the bioflux here. And for that... yeah, I think I have too much. Actually, no, don't do that much. Do like 200. Maybe even 100. Maybe even 100. Let's do also this part. Delete that. Inactivity there. Also. That'll fill up those slots. Oh no, I did the wrong thing here. This should have been biter eggs. Oh, this needs to be biter eggs. Filtered. There we go. Okay, good. Keep them coming. And then beyond that, down here, I need to call those eggs in. So we'll do I'm actually going to do a buffer chest for those because I want to make this not be broken. And then I need to do some shenanigans with this. Oh. That's right. It is right. Okay, good. I need to do some shenanigans with this. We'll do that. And we're going to do this. I want you to request in eggs times... That's even too many, but we'll go with it. This... Oh, wait, this isn't the right spot. Not even the right spot. It should be down here. This will be... I don't even have those researched yet. When do I get those unlocked? Oh, I can do them now. Okay, good. You, come over here. Do that, please. And then from this, I would like to do something like this. And I want to do the same 2 of these. The inserter there. But I only want this to work when this box actually has 100 in it. When biter eggs... Right? No. I definitely want the spoiled priority to be spoiled first. Maybe if I don't bother with that, maybe if I just do that as... I'm just going to chew through these, but it'll be okay as maybe if I limit the stack size to 1. Maybe. Maybe. Just in case, because I don't know what else is going to be in here. Biter eggs. Although that one, no, that one doesn't need to be. And you should be spoiled first also. Stack size of 1. How do I make sure that this is more prioritized than that? Good. All right. So... I don't know. You'll go here like this. Maybe. Something like that. Arbitrary, but we're going to do that anyway. Just some defenses around this, because there will be biters potentially popping there. I'm hoping not with having that, but I might try to tweak this a little bit. And then we need to do the same kind of thing up here with the train station. There should be security here too. Do it like that. Just lots of lasers. That'll be fine. Okay, so... Oh, because I have it all. Alright, fine. Here, and I don't need it anymore. That was just a temporary load. This should be... Go to the biter nest. What are you waiting on? Time. Okay. Make that 1,000. Alright, you'll be leaving soon. I'm leaving. And then, actually, these should have all been... trash and requested as well. Am I ready to do the biter egg thing? Maybe. See. Some of these won't end up with any because the first one, actually all but the first 2 don't have any because the first one did its thing faster. Okay. I didn't put any defenses at this station either. Can I put request? Yes, they should be flying those in. Oh, they are. Good. You can have that one too. And then you should be grabbing spoiled first also. And then we want some lasers and things here too. Let's just do them like this. Welcome back, train. And maybe if I put some over there too would be good. Just to make sure that that box pops, it's cleaned out. So they are taking the biters. Should be good there. If any of this bioflux spoils, they'll take care of that. That's good too. We need to clean those out at some point. $50 each is probably too much. Maybe I should put it down to like 10 each. Might have missed one. There we go. The reason I kept that so low is because in-flight doesn't count as in-network. So I wanted that number to be basically 0. Although, I guess... No, it's fine. I'm fine with these numbers being basically 0. Hop out. Let's see, what do we got? Got some biter eggs in here. You should be taking those down. Here. And for the most part, we're just trashing them. We're getting recycled down into nothingness. And I'm pretty much okay with that. Oh, we did do this, though, so we can put that in. You'll need, obviously, these things. Let's grab one of this setup. And I want to take these out. And I want to take all of this out. And I want to request all of those here. Make sure there's not any more in the network. And then I want one of these boxes here with the right filter on it. Actually, that can wait. This needs to be done. I'm going to wait on that until these get cleaned out, because it's going to take them a while. Alright, so... What am I making? Productivity 3 modules. With biter eggs. Craft a productivity 3 module. Yay! Oops, you gotta be one of these things instead. Okay, that'll do. And so every 4 of these will output, every 4 eggs that go in will output like 1 egg that comes out. Every 4 eggs then that come into here from the outputs of this will kick 1 back that way. And eventually, they will destroy all eggs. These do take a few moments, which is fine. Taking spoiled first anyway. You don't, actually, your priority doesn't matter. So we always take the more spoiled stuff. I think we're okay. I think. I think we're okay. What else did we have for, not that. This one? For biter eggs? We wanted to make, eventually we'll make biolabs out of them. Don't know what we really need the nutrients for here, but we'll also need the Promethium science packs eventually here, which will be fine. We'll take care of that too. What do we need nutrient here for? that like for making the fish or something? Let's see. This is all the stuff for whatchamacallit. We haven't gotten there yet. Let's see. Raw fish yield nutrients. Oh, I have fish in my pocket. Yield nutrients too, but then we can breed the fish with nutrients. But what do we need the nutrients for here? What does that give us? Just the fish. I guess we want some fish, but what do we want to use the fish for? Maybe that's what I need to look at. It's fish. Not that, but this. Spidertrons, sure. We make Spidertrons. Need to make rocket turrets too, by the way. Stupid hat, Santa hat. Okay, let's see. Today's the last day for the Santa hat, I think. No, keep it till the first. We'll keep it till the first. Let's do the headphones on top. Well, let's keep it till the 31st, I guess. That's right. I did say that. There we go. Well, that was supposed to go the other direction. There we go, too. All right. So, I don't know why we want the fish. Honestly, other than to make a few Spidertrons with. Automated, I guess. Yeah, I guess we should set up a small build for that. We don't really need much. Let's do that over here. A couple of biolabs. Do I have biolabs on request? I don't think I do. I don't. Do it like that, maybe? So one of these will make the fish recycling, and the other one's going to make the nutrients from fish. We'll have a box in the middle. It's like a buffer chest. And then I'll have just a regular box in the middle. For nutrients. You need water. I have water here someplace. I have water coming in for this anyway. But let's just swap this, though. Actually, let's just move it over here, too. H-flip. Go there instead. And then I can just take this down by one. And over there. And then like this. And like that. Okay. So, let's see. You need fish, of course. This will be the fish chest. So you'll need to output and input back in again, so maybe not like that after all. Maybe I do this a little differently. No. Output and put back in. Man, this is when I wish I had Bob's adjustable inserters. Let's do crab. Do crab. Yep. Let's just do this slow. You go out there, you go in there, you go in there. The belt here. This can be a spoilage only filter. Here. Into a purple box. This will need to output spoilage if we have spoilage in there. This is going to make nutrients, so it needs to feed the nutrients back into itself also. We need another belt there, I think. You're going to make 30 per second. Not really, but yeah. And you need 33.3 per second, so that's fine too. And then this will be like this to grab the first of the fruits there. Maybe... And then you're going to need also one of these builds over here. That should be fine. This should be fine. And I don't need... I just need that, because that's got to be where I store the fish in surplus. They will need some in there. We'll do this too. And then you'll also need one of these things, because the fish are going to spoil too. I want you to only work when there are 10 fish. There are less than 10 fish in the box. Where the heck is fish? Shouldn't be there, should it? Search for it, Wally. Yeah, it was there. Oops. Less than 10 in the box. You make some of this goo just to have. Put that in there. And I will put these fish that I have in my pocket in there. Except that you probably need to do that. You need more. Do that too. Except that you're grabbing first before this gets its load. Which isn't what I want to have happen. Maybe I just do that. That'll work, I think, just as well. In which case... Actually, that's fine. Still only 10 in the box. Because either they're getting used for this, they're getting used for this, or they're being buffered up. And that's all I really care about. I just want to have 10 in the box eventually. And then when they spoil, they'll come out here, and then there'll need to be 10 more in the box. Seems logical to me. You need some of these guys. And then we need to take another copy of this here. Make me some... I'm going in different directions now. Make me some personal thingies. Power thingies. Personal power thingies. No. There. Purple. What do I have in my inventory right now of those? Oh. You can shred those guys and give me those two instead. I'll take them. For now. Alright, so we're eventually going to just get purples out of here. I should probably then recycle the blues as well. I don't need the blues. I just want the purples. But I want this to stop when I have... So I want this to detect when I have purples up to 5. And then stop. Stop recycling once I have enough purples. Do I have any purple nuclear fuel yet? Okay, we need more productivity down there too. Let's fix that. I think I have blue... these. In the network. I think that's what I have in my pocket, right? Yeah. Alright. How's this going? A break? Have any nutrients? You took them all and processed them all into nutrients. That's not good either. Okay, so I think this needs to go back over there. And I need to just have more to seed with. Here, so let's go up to the coastline. Catch some more fish. I just want a bunch more to get us started. And then we'll be okay. Like a few dozen. What is that? That should be enough. 50, I think. Maybe I should set this stack size to 1 also. And when do you stop? You have 100, and we're not cycling anymore. Okay. This is close to ratio, but it's not perfect. But it's close enough. I'm not really bothered by it. Jonathan, welcome in. Take that stupid hat off. How does the power look? Oh, power's great here. Because we have nuclear. So we're doing really good. We could put up some more nuclear. Always put up more nuclear. But chat, we taking off, Jonathan. How you doing? You turn one fish into 20 nutrients. Okay. Christmas hat? Okay. We're cooking? Oh yeah, tonight was your big dinner, wasn't it? We ban Jonathan? No. I mean, this should eventually net positive, right? Should. Looks like it's negative. Okay, so I'm making making 0.4 extra fish. Oh, you're cooking for tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, this thing's frozen up again. Okay, so it's net negative. Yeah, because it requires more nutrients to make the fish than the fish actually makes. It's not my fault. I didn't design it. That means we need an input of materials to make more nutrients here. So we could put some bioflux into this system. We do have it available, so we could do that. I just don't know that it's worth it, you know? Just to get it, just to have a supply of fish on hand. Banned Raven for what Jonathan banned? And there goes the spoilage of the nutrients we did have. Reverse bancology. So at that point, why don't I just bring the bioflux in and make the nutrients in the bioflux instead of making it from the fish? So let's move this back again. Let's make this a bioflux-based system. Let's request some bioflux here, just a little bit at a time. Yeah, like 10 at a time. Trash unrequested. So I don't need to do that with it. And then this is going to take in... Not that bioflux thing. This bioflux thing. 5 bioflux per second to make 60 bioflux. Alright, so we'll do that. And that'll at least just give me the extra fish that I want. And that's what we're trying to accomplish anyway. Let's minimize the number of fish in storage here. Since that's a net negative, then I don't want to use the fish to make the nutrition. So yeah, so as these spoil, we'll make more. But at the moment, we'll just handle it. Handle it. How's the biter nest going? So I haven't been down there in a minute. Or looked even. Biters are hanging out. You could probably use extra Logibots here. That's this one? No, actually it's not. This one. I have 854 construction bots in this network. Okay. I have no idea how that happened. Summon in some more of those. Did T, right? No, I did Z, which is free construction bots. That's why, because they were all busy. So that's why I have 854 there. Yeah, that's probably not the wisest build then. Oh well. Yeah, Wally the Biter Keeper. We've got 7 whole nests here, all protected and guarded. And I have spoilage to deal with. Crap. I didn't think about that. Okay, so in that case, we want a filter for spoilage. Spoilage. And we'll do that. I guess I should do them also in a provider chest. It would be better. And I think I have those things available for the bots to bring down and build. I think I have red chests coming in here, but maybe not. If I don't, then I'd have to either add a slot to the train or just go down there myself. Yeah, this is done now. Okay, good. I'll just go down there myself. It'll be easier. Let's see. Come down here. Got the zoomies. So the next thing I guess we need to start thinking about is Aquilo. We're going to need a better ship to go to Aquilo. For sure. Because I think we have stronger asteroids to kill when we get there. So... Actually, I could just do, like... that. HWS Wally Wally. Fly, my minions, fly. The rest of you coming down? No. Okay. We're good now. You don't have stack inserters here either? Let's turn that off. That way they don't come back to me like idiots. Okay. Or bulk, not stack. Bulk concertors. Are they coming down here? Here they come. Oh, gotta go charge. Okay, go charge. Hoping to finish your Lazy Bastard playthrough by the Tuesday? Nice. Alright, now we've got spoilage in network. Which means they should come and start picking it up. Here they come. Because that'll come all the way up to here and get sent out on the train. So that won't matter. That's gonna have to be something different though, because that's gonna spoil and sit there forever. Let's do this. And then we'll do a spoilage inserter here. Again. As soon as that stuff spoils, we're gonna have problems. In 2 minutes. Okay, I think that'll be better. Might even be okay. How bad's the freshness on these eggs? Not bad. Okay. Because we're moving them constantly. So that's... It's kind of a... You know, trade-off. Because I'm constantly using them no matter what. Over here, wherever I'm using them at. Right there. Because if we're not using them to make these, we're using them just to trash. So, that's fine. Okay, so what other technologies have we possibly done that we have not touched yet? Spidertron. And that's what this is for. Actually, you know what I should do? Oh, we're here. What I should do is I should have quality modules in this, making the fish, so that we get some better fish. I can't? Oh. How do you get better fish then? I assumed you could quality these. Oh no, you've got a stack of... Ugh. That's not good. How do we take that from you? How do I get that spoilage out of your hand? Maybe it'll pass through here if I take that out? No. I really don't want that to be slower, though, because that's already a monster of a recipe. But I guess it has to be slower. Like that, slower. And I need to deal with this spoilage too. It needs to be burned, basically. I could burn it for power, but I really should just burn it to burn it. I mean, well, I don't really need it for power. We have Pepsi's powerhouse here, which is not anywhere near logistics, so I don't necessarily want to do that. I think I'll just burn it just to burn it. can also burn it, though, here. Although I'm not really smelting all that much anymore. But there's no reason why I can't just put it down those belts and just burn it that way. What is... Oh, I never finished hooking this up either. More iron. I only have 4 of them going. This is all going to fuel... Oh, there's stacks of it. Nice. Because these guys output stacks. Okay, let me take a copy of this. Put it here. And then toggle the input priority like that. And I want requesters there and there. Oh, those aren't in. Fix that. And then stack inserters. And then your request will be spoilage. Same with you. And we'll just burn spoilage as fuel in smelting. It doesn't go anywhere beyond here. So it should be fine. It's got really crap fuel value, but also kind of a who cares situation. It's just smelting. 250 kilojoules versus coal being 4 megajoules. So 1/16th the energy, but it's just being used for smelting, so it'll be fine. Don't use that much fuel in smelting anyway. In an individual smelter, that is. Okay. So, I guess we could work on a Spidertron. Also should have done this a while before. Don't know what else Spidertron needs, though. Definitely going to want a quality of the Spidertron. Portable fission reactors. Oh, you need the plain ones. Oh, we got an epic one. Oh, nice. That didn't take too long. I don't have any regular legs being made here either. And we haven't made rocket turrets either. So let's do that. The quality of those. Don't need a quality of those. What do you need? Rocket launchers? Okay, we need to make those then. I could use one anyway. Oh, I have one. Never mind. I'm going to quality those two, though. Because I could use a better one. I could always use a better rocket launcher, right? Right. Are you bringing down... Here you are. Okay, good. Because you're making these things. You're at least getting some of them down here. Speaking of which, I should go and check out Fulgora and see how this is going. It's not perfect. Health 2 just got researched. We should probably queue up some more stuff here. We should do some of this overgrowth soil and biolabs. We need those. Let's move the plastic over there then. And then the rest of these are that until we get to this, which is a thing on Aquilo. That was plastic 2, so we can do rocket fuel productivity 2. And then we can go into the 3s of both of those and health. For me. Alright. How's science doing? Like, capacity, quantity-wise over here. Should be using the... There you are. Why am I doing that? It's backwards. Those are all backwards. Put priority from that side. That's good. Put there. And these guys are mixing in down the other end. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we are. That's better. Good. We don't have any of that. That's because you're on your way to go get more, I hope. Did I have a request on Fulgora, or not Fulgora, but for the foliage? I did. Okay, good. And that'll just get pulled into this build here. Uh-oh. How did you get broken? I need a requester here. One of these. Actually, I should have made it. I should make it a one of those. What did you do? And I want to request in just a little bit of nutrient here. That's too much. 10. Trash unrequested. Just to kickstart this if it runs out of nutrient. I do that. What does that give me? Let's see. Read contents. Include fuel. I don't know what that tells me though. Okay. There's no nutrients in the network. Let's grab some nutrients and put them in the network then. Oh wait, buffers can't request some buffers, can they? Alright. We'll see. I can't remember. This can be a requester, that's fine. I don't need it to be a buffer. Because I can still do trash unrequested. Yeah. That's fine. This being a buffer with trash unrequested selected is good though. Because this needs to be 10 also. There we go. I'm going to do the same safety net over here. Dude, you're reading fuel. So I want you to be circuit condition when nutrients is less than 10, enable. Take the circuit network off of that because I don't need it there. And then I want to take this whole thing and copy it up to there. They don't have a safety built into these. I do have the safety built in here though. With this, so that's really good. You'll request the 10, which is fine, but you will not operate because the fuel is... Oh, because it has that. Do I do that instead? No, I don't. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Because it'll eventually empty out and then it'll activate. It's fine. I'm fine with that. Alright. Gotta tweak these things every so often. Gleba's a weird challenge. Weird. Plain old weird. Okay, this should be working now. No, because there's no biters here. I also need to bring in biter eggs. So you also need to give me a buffer of biter eggs. How do I want to do that? When biter eggs are greater than 10 in that box, then I want you to output them. I want you to input all of them you see. And I want you to grab spoiled first. Although, I don't know how much it's going to matter. I'm going to take the same thing here. Put that down there. It's not going to work exactly like I wanted it to. This I need to move over. Same with that. So that I can put one of these on those boxes. Get the spoilage out. Maybe. You should have a request for biter eggs. You do. You can't request from the other buffer. It's not gonna work. Oh, shoot. Well. Doesn't work. Okay, then let's do another thing. Does that work? Well, if I connected it up, it might. I produced 20 million electronic circuits. Kinda nice. It's not perfect now because it's gonna... the whole thing could still fail, but at least one will feed the other, maybe? Kind of. Not perfect, but it might work. Well enough. Although, we shouldn't have them failing as long as this is here. That's how they failed before. So really, that only needed to be a temporary fix. I could cut this off now. And I could cut this off now. And I think it'll be fine. I just needed some reseed in there and I couldn't do it from myself. Because I'm not there. Totally not worth, or not essential, but I did it anyway. Alright, so that should help matters in the science production. That's why science was not working well. Now it is. That's good. Last Deviant, welcome in. Haven't seen you in a few minutes. How are you doing? Spent a sick Christmas alone. Oof. Alright, this is broken now. How to fix? How to fix? Like the alone for a change, not jazzed about the sick part. Yeah, I can believe that. This is gonna need a change. Change will do you good. Let's go with the fish recipe for nutrients again. Let's do this. This. And that. This. And then I only want to insert the fish here when the nutrients in there now that we know how to do this are less than 10. What's your problem now? Oh, you need the bioflux. Ha! There we go. Yep, thinking. Is this smoke coming off my head? Ooh, we got a epic rocket launcher out of that deal. Fancy. I'm gonna want more than that, I think, but maybe not. Let's do this. No, let's just do it like this. That over there still. This, and you can request in any Spidertrons for now that are regular. Just one. Until we have 5 epic ones. There we go. That'll do nicely. Ooh, got a uncommon one. Gonna want more Rocketeurs than that. We'll call it 100 regular ones. That'll make a bunch of quality ones too, I imagine. Look at all those stacked ores. Beautiful. Must have had some fish spoil there. Actually, if I did a request here for fish. Trash ton requested, I wouldn't even need that. Neater is better. Nice. This rocket launcher, this epic one, can become mine. Because why the heck not? Did we unlock? No, we are still working on that. Okay. Did get some epic nuclear fuel anyway. A few. At least a dozen. Actually, definitely a dozen. Because we haven't made any of these yet. We're still waiting on processing units and low-density structures. We're about halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Am I getting... Oh, getting those by turning these down and... Yes. 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 Okay. Oh, let's see. I'm sure we got other crap we need to work on. Got so much garbage. Stone, ore. So much garbage. How are you all doing? Pretty good. Just about out of agricultural science packs again, but that's okay. There it goes. Must have just all done a big grab for it. Okay, we need to take a look at the star map, base map. So normally, or what we've been dealing with so far, it's been this general curve of carbonic, or medium things. Metallic, carbonic, and oxides. Medium ones. We're going to have bigs and huges eventually. We've also been dealing with a different curve here. Start out with more, but the point is that they are... Oh, I see. So volcanistic gleba, which I don't think I have a route on, has actually a higher instance of those. Fulgorda gleba does as well. Okay. Yeah, so Nauvis... The Nauvis curve is pretty much the same... I wish you could do that. I guess you can't do that down here. The Nauvis curve is pretty much the same for all three routes. The route between Volcanus gleba and Fulgora gleba is a bit worse, with the carbonics being more prolific at the gleba end. The carbonics, the medium carbonics being more prolific toward the gleba end. Makes sense. Metallics being more prolific toward the Vulcanus end. Okay. Then we have to deal with bigs. We go to Aquilo. And the stats on the bigs are... They're more resistant to explosion. Explosion is rockets, I think, right? Doesn't say. Yes. More resistant to physical. Or less resistant to explosion. Okay, so yeah, we need rockets for the bigs. Is that the case for all of these? Yeah, they're all the same. So lasers are kind of pointless here, except for the little ones, but we don't need to worry about the little ones. So... definitely need rockets. Electric is pointless, so we don't need Teslas. Laser is pretty much pointless for both of those. We don't want to bother with lasers. So it just comes down to... takes a lot of damage. The first 2,000 physical is ignored, so we really don't want to do any physical damage to those either. So we just need rockets for these. Back to this though. It's just bigs, right? Yes, just bigs. So we should be okay. They're gonna be these ones down here. Big carbonic, big metallic. Big oxide must not even be freaking visible on the map here. They're gonna appear as we get closer to Aquilo. Okay, so we need to come up with a new ship design. Let's take a look at that. Add a space platform. We're gonna call this I don't know. Aquilo runner for now. Create one. That'll of course call upon one of our rockets to take that up. And we're going to come up with a new ship design. All new. All of my previous thoughts are kind of null and void. I mean, not entirely. We'll be able to borrow some stuff, but we're going to want to make red ammo. If not uranium ammo, if we ship uranium up. Oh, there you go. We're going to want to make rockets. All on the ship. Wish you could see it before it appears. Okay. So I want to do not auto request. Just give me a bunch of platform. This times like 1,000. Did I? No, I didn't. I thought I had a shortcut key for the mouse wheel on this. I don't know what it was. So, okay. Actually, I do think I have one. Controls. Size? No. Landfill? No. What's that called? Oh, maybe I had that from before. Ah, there it is. Alt mouse up, alt mouse down, but that's also quality. That's why it wasn't working. So let's do Control Alt, mouse wheel up, Control Alt, mouse wheel down. Just because that way I don't have to click on the thing. There we go. Okay, I just want to do... Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, there we go. I just want to do this so that we can start doing some designing here. Actually, I'm going to make it a big rectangle. Try to make it a big rectangle. Succeed poorly in making it a big rectangle. H. Now it's a big rectangle. Actually, V. And then H. There we go. Okay, we got the overgrowth soil. I don't know how much we're actually going to need that. Seems like something we don't really need, so I'm not going to bother right now. Down in Nauvis, what are you all doing with making this stuff? It is a slow craft. Oops. Oh, there's 4 of them going right now. Okay. I still love that animation. It's really great. It's gonna be a little while before they have more, though, right? No, actually. Not actually, not at all. Oh, I have a crap ton. Right, I have a crap ton in there. I told this thing to go berserk. Smart. Nice speed. Welcome in. We are starting to look at going toward Aquilo. Got to design a ship first, but working on it. Just going to build a big platform here. We'll design it as we go a little bit, and then we can go from there. I'll give you a little shout out. You do Factorio a lot as well. And you were recently playing Factorio. Are you still, I can't remember what I've seen you working on. Are you still working on Space Age, or are you doing something different now? Modded, or back on the Earth map that you designed? First time for everything? Even Factorio. Actually, I probably could just do that, but I don't want to. Okay, so we're going to need to have rocket launchers here. We know that. Rocket turrets. Actually, I could make that just like 200. So those are bigger. You're on Space Age. Single player. Got to Aquilo and doing well. Nice. Yeah. We'll see how that goes for me. In the multiplayer, you're about to go to Aquilo, design the ship tonight. Good, we're in about the same spot then. Is this are these both kind of simultaneously your first runs, or have you done more? Also use perhaps better guns. Range, yeah. Health, not as much, but range would be good. Better guns might be good. Maybe we do... Did I do that? Did I do that? I did. Good. Did I do that for guns? I did not. Guns, 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 guns. Where are the guns, guns, guns? Actually, I should probably do that for laser guns, too. You can have those. Where's the regular guns at? Regular guns, 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 guns. Oh, there might be in the mall. Oh, and thank you for the raid. You have not finished the game yet. Nice. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you, High Speed, for the raid. We're working on starting to design the ship to go to Aquilo. That's going to be a bit of work here, but we'll get there. I'm going to take all of these and scrap them all. I'm also going to take all the lasers that I have and scrap them all too. Turn that off. That off. I do that. I think I'm okay. I'm just going to shove them in here though because I don't really care that much about what goes in there. Scrap all that, please. Just get rid of it all. Need those. And once we're down here. Those. Ah, good. We're already making headway. And then that, and then I can turn these back on. Alright, so how's everybody doing? Came in with high speed. We're on Nauvis because, well, we don't have anything else to do at this point. Vulcanus is pretty much not doing anything. It's making science when we need it. I'm not using a whole lot of green belts yet because I'm still trying to just expand, not necessarily up, but out. So I'm not really using very many green belts, if any, actually. Maybe none. Maybe none. Mostly just science here. And then Gleba is the one we just finished. We're making science there, as well as the carbon fiber. But that's going to jam up pretty soon because we're not using that much of that. So we'll get that going here soon enough. Everything is belt driven once the fruits all come in. Like the fruits are bot driven, but everything from there is belt driven because I didn't want the bots to be overworked. I've heard a lot of horror stories from people doing overworked bot activities, and I really didn't want to overwork the bots here in Gleba, so we did not do it. And then Fulgora has been working for a while. We're largely doing quality upscaling here. Obviously making science as well. And also, with the quality upscaling, we're doing armor pieces in Rare and Epic. Epic was just recently added. We're trying to recycle the Rare stuff into Epic stuff, so there is that. But we'll see. Oh, I have some... Ooh. I do have some. Okay. Some Epic Report 1s, but I need Epic Report 2s. I have some Epic legs here we could use as well. That would be good. There's quite a few of those. Nice. And then we have some Epic Shield 2s. Nice. But not much. Alright, that's fine. I'll go back there and visit someday. We'll go back again someday and see what's going on. None of these have been made yet, unfortunately. Oh, I have one. I have two more in there. Of all places. Okay. Let's do that then. This, there, and then these can go into the recycler for that. We'll just make those until we have a few more of those. Actually, I probably don't even need 5 of those. But it's fine. 5 of those is fine. Okay. That's the only thing we're making here just because I didn't want to ship the stuff over to Fulgora for that. The uranium over there. So, let's see. What else we got? We're working on our ship. Right. Ship. How's this going? We're nearly there. You need 240. Okay. We're nearly there. With this big square that we started with. So your range is... Ooh. That's actually not bad. In terms of overlap, but also reach. To have these inside, so they could be inside. There would need to be a bit more spacing, though. 1, 2, 3, like that, maybe. To have a belt going between them. Maybe. Maybe. We also will need to have rockets. Not those, these. Explosive rockets could be nice, I think. No, just regular ones. Well... need more explosives for that. Alright. And how do we make explosives here in space? There's some recipe for it. Sulfur and coal. Okay, so we gotta give some thought to this here. A little bit. Let's go with... well, let's start with this. So that's made assemblers and assemblers. Let's go with assembler 3s, because why the heck not? We'll do one making... almost done? Or almost done. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. We want... if we want explosive rockets, that's fine. I don't know if we do or not, but we'll yeah, I don't know if we do or not. But we'll start with it. We can also do A-bombs, but I don't think we want that either. So you're going to need 0.31. One of these can make 2 of those. Try to do some ratio stuff here too, maybe. That needs 0.3. This makes 0.31. So we need 0.31, 0.31, and 0.31 explosives. Those are made in a chemical plant. The chemical plant makes 0.5. We need about 2 of those, then. Let's put them down here, not there. 2 of those need, then, about 0.5 coal. Coal I saw a recipe for. Where did I see that recipe? We could use up here, that is. Coal synthesis? That's the one. That's made in a chemical plant. Okay. Coal synthesis is also made in a chemical plant. Coal synthesis. That makes 0.5, so that's good for one of those, or one of those is good for that. We're going to also need 0.25, 0.25. We need 1 sulfur. How do we get sulfur in space? Not from that. Sulfur. Advanced carbonic asteroid crushing. Okay, that we can do. We don't need to make sulfur. We have sulfur. We also will need 2.5 carbon for this. Alright, so let's do a crusher. Advanced carbonic. That's going to make 0.48 sulfur. We needed basically twice that. I'll go with twice that. And that's going to make also 2.4 carbon. We need 2.5. That's kind of perfect, actually. That's really good. Maybe I'll do a third one of these, though, just because. That's really good, actually. I'm kind of surprised that it's that good, but that's really good. So that's what we need for rockets, plus some iron. 0.62 iron. And for that, I'm just going to do the basic metallic, at least for the moment. Not that. Nope, not that. The basic metallic here, because that just gives me iron. We need to have 0.62 plates. I could do foundry stuff for this, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's just do electric furnace. What's that going to make? Crap. I never remember what this is. Crafting speed is 2. Time to craft is 3.2. So that's 1.6 seconds per iron. Or per whatever. Which is 0.625. And you need 0.625. So 1 furnace here. And then you'll make 12. So we're really good on iron here. So that'll be good. That's kind of what we need for rockets. Just rockets. Better ammo for the gun turrets, though. We need to have ammo. This one. Copper and steel, as well as the basic ammo. This is still the same ratio, so we could actually do one of these to 4 of these. 3? 3 of those. 3 of those. So we need 2.08 times 3 copper. Since it's 0.625, 2.08 times 3 divided by 0.625 is like 10 furnaces smelting copper. That may or may not be worth it. We may actually want to do foundry for that. Let's look at the foundry. Which means we'll have to have calcite, but we can get calcite in space too. So it's kind of a who cares. You're going to make copper from that? Yes. Which means that we actually need 2 of these, of course, at least to make the plates from that. So your recipe is 25 molten to 3.75. We need more like 10, so we're going to want 3 of those. And then this is 93, which will be good. 1 to 3 on those would be really good for copper. Steel is going to be a nightmare without these, so we're definitely going to want to do steel here. We need 0.41 times 3, which is 1.25 probably. Steel from molten iron. Oh, we need like 1 of these. Well, that's good. That's really good. Iron, we also need 5 iron, so we're probably going to want to do that here too. And let's do that there. And you make 3.75, so we need 2 of those. Which means that I should just make the iron for these also from there. If I can route the belt well enough. Because I only need 0.62 for these. If that's enough rockets. I don't know if that's enough rockets or not. It may not be. We may have to do multiples of these, but at least it's to ratio. But I can always make the plates with this recipe. And then we want to have, obviously, an output or a molten iron thing here. So we need to have 37.5 plus 225, which is 87.5. You make 93.75. So that's great. That'll work out great. These are all going to want to have efficiency modules in them, right? Yeah, right. Okay. That'll do. For iron and steel. So that'll take care of all of this. And really all of this too. For that we need to have basically the 6.25 iron. We also need to have basically the 6.25 copper. So we're probably going to want one or more of these using the new advanced recipe here, which gives us iron and copper. We need a lot more copper than iron, though, so we'll have to give that some thought. We're going to need, I guess, like 7 of these. Yuck. Well, probably not, because this is... We don't need all 3 of these. We just need 6 point... whatever I said it was. 6.24 or 6.25 copper. Why do we need the third one then? I don't need the third one. I don't need the third one at all. I only need 2 of those. Easy choose 2.08 times 3. Yeah, I only need 2 of those. That's 7.5. I need less than 50. So I need half that. So a little over 3 copper. Which means, I guess 4 of these. Just to be safe. Okay. That's going to give me a crap ton of iron. That's like 10 iron. 9.6, but 10. And we're going to need just over 6. We're going to have to chuck some iron off unless we find another use for it. But that'll give me weaponry. Which is fine. And you... Okay, we're not going to need all that. But that's okay. We also will need... Actually, I have a use for the iron. I just don't have it yet. We also will need this to make calcite. We're going to get 0.48 calcite per second. This will need 0.12. This will need 0.12. So we're plenty of calcite there. The rest of it will just make ice. These guys were pretty much to ratio, which was kind of great. We'll still need those to make, though, the other stuff, which is chemical plant. We need the new fuel recipes of this one and this one. And these are ridiculous. A tiny amount of carbon plus some calcite and a tiny amount of iron plus some calcite makes a ridiculous amount of fuel. We're going to also be burning more fuel, though, because we're going to probably be going faster to Aquilo. Definitely further, but probably faster also. So we'll have to be careful with that, but that's okay. We're going to need a lot of water, though, so you have to be careful with that. I should probably do... Well, let me take a look. How much fuel do you actually use? You're actually using 120 per second times each thruster, but they're currently operating on a... %25 timer. So I'm really only using like 30 per second per thing. Times 7, 210. Oops. Definitely want at least 2 of these, though, I think. So that's 0.4 iron. I got plenty of excess iron here, though. I got basically 10 being made, and I'm using probably about 5. But plenty of iron. Carbon, I need to make some more. We'll just do the regular carbon recipe for this, though. That's just this one. And then water, we're going to need to have 40 per second, which will be also a chemical plant. Water from ice. That makes 20 per second, so we're going to need 2 of those. Which means we need 2 ice per second, and you're going to make 0.72. So we're definitely going to want to have some regular old ice makers, too. Using this recipe here. Actually, just 1. Really? Yeah, I guess so. Just 1. Okay. We'll want to use that first, just to be kind of safe. But just 1. So I think that's what we need here. Let me take a look what else I have being manufactured here on the ship. Fuels here. Well, that's why I only needed 2 still, because I had 4 times 5 of each of these, and now I have 2 times 10 of each of them. But they make a ridiculous amount of fuel. Like 4 times the fuel production each. Yeah, that's all I'm manufacturing. So we should be okay with that. I'm probably going to want to have more engines on that ship. Maybe we'll go to 9. We'll see. Oops, wrong thing. So now I gotta come up with a freaking design that works here. Get you guys out of the way for now. No, that wasn't what I wanted. Let's see. How to make this be efficient. Do something like that, and then I could have a belt of iron plates and explosives on that. Yeah, let's just plan on using the same iron here instead of trying to borrow it. These guys would go maybe something like that, but also they could be in line if we wanted them. They need to have coal and the sulfur. And you need the sulfur and the... Ooh. That could work. Actually, let's pull this down. One. If I brought in the belt of... Off by one here. Okay, good. If I brought in the belt of carbon and sulfur here, then I could do a splitter that only allowed the sulfur to continue. No, that wouldn't work. Or would it? It would, but not like this. Sulfur. And then I could bring in that. So like you could grab from there and you could output to here, assuming that's fast enough. Which it should be. As long as sulfur was on the bottom, this would work. We'll have to be creative with. Actually, that could work anyway. So, because we could do something like... Do something like this and like this. And make that be the sulfur, for example. And this be the carbon. And then that would give us carbon on the inside, sulfur on the outside, which could go into sulfur on the bottom, depending on which way we wanted to orient this. Oh, you guys need water too. 2.5, 2.5, and 5. That's 10 more water over here. I could probably tie it into this system, but I'd want to have a third one of these then. Which would be fine. Alternatively, I could just... That would be 3 ice, which is still 3 ice, so that's fine too. I could just have a second one of those too, or a second spot for that too. We'll see how this works out. This is going to be a bit of a working design here. Then that would continue, and then you guys could grab those, which should be fine as these, and output the explosives, which should be fine as those. And that's 1 explosive, that's 0.3, 1.3, 1.31, that's perfect. We'll get iron on this belt as well. Maybe even just do it like that, the iron. And that would be good. And that would get me the explosives. Those will go out onto the explosives belt. Actually, they might go into the hub, and then they would go out onto the explosives belt. Kind of similar to what we've done on these ships, where I put it in to count it, And then I put it back out again as where I have a buffer of ammo that is separate from what's on the belt. But I'll probably put that onto a belt to run into there and then run back out again. Okay. This is going to be a big, ugly build for these types of things. That is going to need to have a bit of work done to it. So we're going to kind of do this the same way we usually do, where we have like copper and steel there, and iron on the inside maybe, or actually iron could just go in somehow directly. And then we do the ammo like that. And then we output this ammo into a belt that goes into this as well. So I'm going to still want to have a bunch of storages. How many did I have on this one? A lot. Pretend that we're going to do the same number here. We could always do more, but doing less is more work. Okay, that gives you lots of space. Doing less is probably not likely either. And I also got to think about power. Power at Aquilo is also very weak, right? Solar power. Tell me what the solar power is on the trip. No. Solar power out here in atmosphere is 1%. In space is 60%. Compared to Nauvis, which is 300, 600, 200, 120. Yeah, so we're gonna try to not want to rely on solar power, so we should probably also do a nuclear power plant up here. Yeah. Do I have, speaking of that, do I have these being made with quality? Nope. Okay. Quality U. Quality U and quality U. Let me grab these, those, and these. And we're going to scrap them all. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And just destroy all that so we can qualityify that. That would be great. This. Ooh, that. And this. And then you'll get these, and those. Scrap away. Okay, I think though we're gonna end here for tonight. I'll want to think about this ship some, off camera, because we're gonna have to try and figure out a layout for this that works, which will be fun, and also we'll spend some time on it next time, and then next time will be Tuesday, the 31st. If you are not doing anything else for New Year's Eve, come by and join us, because we'll have a good old time over here. Let's see. Good place to spend your New Year's Eve if you don't have other plans. Ooh, that copper looks rough over there, by the way. What's going on? Oh, this is jammed up now because I'm shoving this in there. Yeah, well, can't do much about that. I could, I suppose. I could figure something out. I'm not going to worry about it, but I could figure something out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could figure something out with this. We'll figure that out next time. It's fine. I just wanted... I should just do a shifter here. Right. And that way, just the inner belts have all the supplies that they need. That'll work. Okay. So yeah, let's see about a raid here. I think we'll raid our friend Rip Dan. Yeah, he's playing Dale and Dawson Stationary Supplies with Tato Kitten, Jobnet, and Nalik. We'll see what they're up to over there. And we'll be back again tomorrow, hopefully. I may end up having to abandon the stream tomorrow. I may not be able to stream, but hopefully I will. We'll see how that kind of plays out. I'm hoping that I will be available, but I might have to not stream tomorrow. But I don't know what Jeff, IT, and or Lana's plans are for tomorrow. So still take a look and see who's live tomorrow night, as per usual. And then, like I said, we'll be back with more Factorio next week, Tuesday and Thursday, Saturday as well. And other than that, I don't know what else. Oh, yes, I do know what else. If you are not already following our Discord server, or on our Discord server, consider joining. In addition to getting live notifications for me and the other members of the Chill Gaming community and some of our friends as well, if you subscribe to, or, like, turn on the notifications on that channel. We all, you can follow our live notifications that way. You can also, come and join us for just discussions on anything, games, memes, general topics, technology, things like that. And finally, if you aren't already watching this on YouTube, either live or on the VOD, then consider stopping by and following me there, because there's going to be content there that you will not find here on Twitch. So check that out as well. I'm actually starting a new-ish game tomorrow, a new series tomorrow anyway. So for the premiere slot that I usually do at noon Eastern US time. So come and join me for that chat as well, and watch some other content while you're there. So thank you all for coming, and thanks for hanging out, chatting, redeeming, all the things at high speed. Once again, thank you for the raid, and we'll be back again, or we'll see you all again next time, and enjoy the raid on Dan. Thanks for coming. Bye for now.